Hey guys, this is I guess day 5 of the self-transformation journey, and I wanted to go over my day and what ended up happening. So I woke up this morning and wasn't too bad. I woke up and I did a meditation right when I woke up, pretty much, and then it's a breathing meditation I decided to do, and then I did a cold shower. Once again, I felt very awake, and certain areas of my body felt like a kind of charge of energy. Like when you jump in that cold shower, it's like whew, that rush. I still feel it. And then I ended up, I had for breakfast another smoothie, or kind of like a shake, I guess. And what was in that smoothie um, was, I think it was a lot of bananas. I think there was some oats, and then I put in like the cornbread kind of cake thing that I made. So I kind of stirred it all together with some fresh fruit inside of the shake, and it was very filling and very energizing with all that sugar. And then I had my vitamins, which were quite a lot: the calcium, magnesium, the one a day, and the fish oil. And I started to do the walk again, and this time I went down farther, like a yeah, I went down a street that was like so the first time around that I went on the street, I went, not all the way, and that today I decided to go all the way. And then it was kind of a nice area, rural. The houses were closer together. Each house is a little bit unique and has its own character. And then I ended up walked back and I did some qigong, the energy ball, with my grandmother, and then the same meditation, 18-minute meditation I've been doing, and that has been it's very, like I said, it's very straightforward, and you got to keep up with it. And then after that, I decided to I basically looked through my room to try to eliminate any sort of negative influences regarding any sort of, like, adult content or anything like that could be suggestive, and just trying to clean that out, try to get rid of that, get rid of that baggage. There was a couple of magazines that I kept for like drug prevention. Certain companies like to use women in their advertising. Um, I also There was a sign that I had in my room for a while, uh, kind of like a soda sign from supposed to be from the 50s or so, and trying to sell soda. Of course, there's a woman with like super short shorts. So got rid of that, or I'm gonna take it out of my room anyways. And the first place I went to was actually a rock climbing gym. So I decided to check this place out because I thought it was kind of cool and unique compared with the other gyms. Decided to give it one day a try, and I went in at 11 o'clock. You schedule an appointment. It was fair. There's a couple other people there. Um, and basically, I got on these shoes that were very kind of pointy, and they were definitely unique. They had Velcro straps on the bottom, and then, or on the top, anyways, and the bottom was kind of smooth. And this place was super cool because they had two stories. The first story was meant for, I guess, shorter people, whereas the bottom story, the walls were huge. And so, what I decided to do was, I believe I kind of tested out. I, of course, started off with the easy stuff because I don't think I've ever been rock climbing. I've always been afraid of heights in some way. So, it was definitely a good experience to get me out of my comfort zone. I was really interested in buying a monthly membership, but their price is a little bit steep compared with even other gyms. So I did check out the first. The second floor was actually cool because I was able to find a level for me that was beginner, and then the pegs were big enough, and then the grips were, you could actually grip it. And so I kind of enjoyed that more because I was able to actually climb up. Some of the things were so tiny, I don't know how you grip that. It's like you're supposed to use your kind of hands to grip on this little peg that sticks out of the wall. Luckily, I was kind of worried, like, am I going to rip this thing out of the wall? But they bolted in pretty well. But I wonder, it's like, how are you supposed to hold on to some of the grips because they're so tiny? But I spent about 2 hours there, and over time, I was able to actually climb up the thing and get to kind of like the high point. And I noticed that I was like, wow, I can actually hold myself. And I looked down actually looked down several times to see how high I was up. I was like, oh my god. And it was a great experience because I wasn't afraid. I Sometimes I felt a little bit hesitant, but I felt like I could hold myself for the most part. And I tried it out. It's like strategy. It's like, how am I going to get to the top? And you kind of look at each successive step like a zigzag, basically. I can put my foot here, I put my foot there, and you have the kind of steps. So for me, I thought it was a fun experience. There's music in the back. Uh, it's like, wow, I can actually climb up a wall. I can't believe I didn't, you know, it's a great experience. I'd recommend it. There's no harness, but there's a good cushion at the bottom. I think that reality is like, if you're a beginner, it's not to push yourself. Um, and kind of do all these crazy tricks you see other people doing. It's like you start off small and then you can move your way up, and that's what I did. Is I started off small, and then I moved my way up, and I was able to get on the wall even better. As for my hands, I noticed that kind of this area was starting to get red and a little bit sore, um, but they had like a chalk sort of lotion, but I decided not to get that. Uh, whew, but it was worth the money. I got a student discount, even though I'm not technically an active student at Miracosta right now because it's the summer. But I really enjoyed that experience. I did some weights too, 5 pounds. Got to start off somewhere. Um, and left basically debating whether or not to sign up for a membership. But the price was a little bit too steep for me, I would say. There's a 3 month commitment, and that would be about probably $150 or more. So, considering I'm still trying to save up for tuition, I think I might have to wait for that. But I actually went home. I did more walking because I wanted to get some basketball done in Carlsbad, and what ended up happening was I went over to Carlsbad, and I noticed that they didn't have any basketball hoops. So the city is still concerned about people's safety, and so they decided to remove the basketball hoops. This is like the second time I've seen it happen in Oceanside, where it's like I wanted to, or I didn't want to. I actually just was looking. I was so shocked that they would take away people's ability to play basketball. It seems so simple, like in terms of a sport. It's one of the most popular sports, so I don't know why you would do that. So I just ended up dribbling. I practiced my dribbling, and I kind of looked around the park. It was nice. There's a community garden. Um, in addition to the community garden, there was a few people there, a few families. Sorry, I was finishing my chamomile tea. So yeah, I spent some time. I did some meditation there. Uh, I think that I was controlling my thoughts pretty well, like trying to kind of ignore the thoughts. A lot of useless thoughts. I still kind of get a little bit I guess social anxiety when I go out. The what do people think and whatnot. But I try to put that out. my brain. And then I took the bus back and I took another cold shower. That one was a bit shorter, but it was definitely it still woke me up. Still woke me up. And then I had, like I said, chamomile tea. Filmed the video today, and of course, I'm doing my essential oils. This time it's a citrus oil. It's supposed to be relaxing. It smells great actually, and it has orange oil, tangerine oil, lang lang, patchouli, and chamomile. That's cool. Um, so it's actually really nice. I do that at nighttime um, to just kind of put some ambiance. And yeah, I got ready for another smoothie. So this smoothie has apples in it. It has some celery. It has milk, bananas, and I finished off the peaches and nectarines. So it should be a definitely different flavor. I'll probably put some cornbread in there, to thicken it up. Actually put some oats in there to also thicken it up. So now it's like things are getting a little bit more consistent. Like I've been doing the cold showers. Um, I've been doing I guess the smoothies. I've been doing the intermittent fasting. I've been doing going out trying to shoot hoops, but it was tricky because of the fact that they decided to take off the hoops. That was quite surprising. Found a gym, but I realized that I'll probably need to find another gym. I'm thinking just Planet Fitness or something. I think the price there is pretty decent or reasonable, anyways, for a whole year. But other than that, what am I looking forward to? I guess the walk tomorrow. Maybe I'll go down a different street. Getting rid of some more bad influences. I actually did that more with my EDM playlist. I looked through it and I got rid of some songs. Let's see, some songs like definitely SMM by Rihanna. I got rid of Hula Hoop by Omi. I got rid of what else? Oh yeah, Stay the Night by Zed, because a lot of those songs, like, it could be very subtle, but the reality is the songs are about uh, the business. So I'm giving it up, or I think what I'm gaining is the I guess the cleaning up my mind, because I realized today that I always had a tendency to organize things, and I think I appreciated that organization helps you find things, but also makes things look nice, makes things a lot easier. So I realized that I got to organize my thoughts and my subconscious mind and what I have in my subconscious mind. So I realized that by eliminating this music, I will kind of clean up my mind a bit and maybe focus on other music, focus on new music, because the reality is most of these songs I've listened to so many times. Stay the Night, I mean, was on the radio like crazy. Um, Another song I got rid of. A couple of Afrojack songs. Like, for example, Take Over Control. That song was on the radio so many times. So I think after a while, it's like you listen to the same song. It definitely elicits a lot of emotion, but I decided to just delete this music. But other than that, I look forward. Oh yeah, I was thinking about. I wrote something down about going vegetarian. And right now, I'm already doing about 2 days where I don't eat meat. And a lot of times, I don't really eat meat actually, to be honest. I eat mostly beans, soy rizo, tofu, um, or some sort of dip, refried beans. So I'm actually looking forward to possibly doing that. Though that might be towards the end of the summer, because I do still have some ideas that I want to do in terms of going to different restaurants, and so I don't think I'm gonna give up meat just yet, completely. But that's what I look forward to doing tomorrow. Maybe I'll go to Fitness. Maybe I'll find another place to shoot some hoops. I'm definitely excited for a smoothie, for some a bit of energy, because right now I do feel somewhat fatigued, probably because of the rock climbing or the wall. That's actually what it's called, North County. Um, I think I look forward to, of course, another vlog, and I, hmm, I'm just trying to think right now. Maybe I don't know. The idea has been there to get my hair cut at a salon or something. Uh, get it ready for school and for work. So maybe I'll do that potentially. Just idea. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day and good night.